Welcome back into Wake Up America. I'm Rob Finnerty. Happy Friday to you. Wednesday's Pennsylvania GOP Senatorial debate was heated at times as candidates try and press their case to the voters of the Keystone State. 11 days to go until that primary. For more on the race, let's welcome in GOP Pennsylvania Senate candidate Dr. Mehmet Oz. Dr. Oz, great to have you back on. Good morning.
Good morning, Rob. Yes, it was a little hot on Wednesday.
It was.
I used some of my meditation tricks. You just stay calm and zen no matter what people are saying.
Well, how do you handle something like that? Because you got the endorsement of the 45th president. You've got a big event tonight in Greensburg, Pennsylvania. You can watch that 8 o'clock Eastern right here on Newsmax. But you had a clear target on your back throughout the debate as the other candidates sort of went after you in front of the eyes of the folks of the great state of Pennsylvania. How do you go about dealing with something like that?
Well, you stay on your message. It's like surgery. You know, it doesn't always work perfectly. Sometimes things happen that you don't want to have to experience, but your focus is on your patient. Doing heart surgery, I'm pretty good at following the beating heart. So I did the same thing during the debate. When the president endorses you, it does make you the front runner, and I am the front runner in the race, so people appropriately come after you. I don't take it personally. Many of the attacks were based on ideas that are already being advertised widely in the media. My main goal was to emphasize who I am. That I'm, as President said in his announcement that he wrote himself, that I'm smart, tough, and will never let you down. And those few phrases are important. Smart because I can figure out what's going on, whether it's energy policy, what we got wrong with COVID, or what they're trying to do to our kids in our schools, and much more, including China. Am I tough? Will I do something about what I realized is happening? And then when you go to bed at night, will I let you down? Or will I bravely stand up for what we know to be the right moves? And those are the actions I try to reflect throughout the debate. You obviously have to act senatorial because people are trying to decide if you'll be able to protect them and do all the things President Trump mentioned.
Dr. Oz, I want to talk about just the Pennsylvania, the state itself. So 2016, Donald Trump won Pennsylvania. He lost it, razor-thin margins again in 2020, but it's a state with 20 electoral votes. How important is this state, especially when it comes to the race that we'll see 2.5 years from now in 2024?
Well, President Trump called twice this week. He's leading into this state. He understands it very, very well, and he wants to make sure that I thrive with his endorsement. Part of the reason for this is Pennsylvania is a bellwether state. You asked the right question. If you understand Pennsylvania, if you have a strategy, a game plan that works in Pennsylvania, then you have a game plan that will work nationwide. We've got an eastern coast city, which is the largest port city in the country, in Philadelphia. We've got a midwestern city in Pittsburgh, and as James Carville famously said, Alabama in between.
Right.
So you've got people with different perspectives. There are more Democrats in Pennsylvania than Republicans, but they're conservative Democrats. They will vote Republican if we show them a little love, which is what my campaign will do in the general election.
Well, I saw your location, Greensburg, Pennsylvania, I believe to the southeast of Pittsburgh. So blue Pittsburgh in the west, blue Philadelphia, to your point, in the east. Why Greensburg, and how important is this event tonight with the former president?
Westmoreland County, which is where Greensburg is a classic Republican county. It's adjacent to Pittsburgh, so you're really getting into the suburbs. We're speaking to a large number of people. We have over 10,000 people want to come already. We'll see, what ends up happening with this because there's so much of excitement in the region because the president's coming. It's vitally important for many reasons. He's going to endorse me loudly and vocally in Pennsylvania. He did it, of course, very kindly in other rallies across the country, but in Pennsylvania, he's going to be doing it. He'll be speaking about why he picked me over my competitors, and he'll be speaking about Pennsylvania and why he cares so much about the Commonwealth. Again, we're the first state that really focused on freedom at our foundation, freedom of faith, freedom of movement.
Right.
It's a state that is an important symbol for what this country desires, which is a return to the fundamental conservative values of Ronald Reagan and Donald Trump.
Dr. Oz, we will be watching tonight right here on Newsmax, 8 o'clock Eastern. We appreciate your time. Dr. Oz trying to become Senator Oz, 11 days away from that all-important primary in Pennsylvania. Good to see you. Thank you so much for your time.
God bless, Rob.
Hey, I'm Rob Finnerty. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please join the conversation in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe, too. Hit the bell icon to be alerted to breaking news. And remember, there's a whole lot more on Newsmax TV, America's fastest growing cable news network. Newsmax TV, we're real news for real people.